Why silence speaks louder than words in love? When love feels distant, understanding the silence can be challenging. Have you ever found yourself wondering why someone you love suddenly becomes quiet? It can feel confusing and even painful. However, there are often deeper reasons behind this behavior that are more complex than they appear. In this video, we'll explore why silence in love can carry profound meanings, helping you gain insights into your relationship dynamics. The paradox of silent love. Love is a multifaceted emotion that can manifest in various ways, and one of the most intriguing aspects of love is how silence can convey powerful messages. When we think of love, we often envision words of affirmation, shared laughter, and expressive gestures. However, silence can also hold significant meaning, particularly when it comes to the dynamics of a romantic relationship. Understanding the nature of silence. Silence in love can be paradoxical. On one hand, it may seem negative, an indication of disinterest or emotional withdrawal. On the other hand, it can signify a deeper emotional complexity. When a partner becomes quiet, it doesn't necessarily mean they are no longer invested in the relationship. Instead, their silence may reflect a struggle to articulate feelings that are too intense or complicated to express in words. The depth of emotion. Often, when individuals experience profound love, they may find themselves overwhelmed by their emotions. This can lead to a sense of vulnerability that makes it difficult to communicate openly. For some, the fear of miscommunication or the possibility of hurting their partner can result in a retreat into silence. They may feel that words cannot adequately capture the depth of their feelings, leading them to prefer silence over potentially inadequate expressions. Processing complex feelings. In moments of emotional turmoil, individuals might withdraw to process their thoughts and feelings. They may be grappling with insecurities, doubts, or the weight of their affection. This doesn't indicate that they are drifting away. Rather, it can signify an internal journey where they seek clarity on their emotions and the future of the relationship. Their silence can serve as a protective mechanism, allowing them the space to sort through their feelings without the pressure of immediate verbal exchanges. The impact of external factors. Moreover, external factors can contribute to the paradox of silent love. Stress from work, personal issues, or life changes can impact how someone communicates in a relationship. During challenging times, a person may become more introspective and less vocal about their feelings. This silence can be misinterpreted as a lack of interest when, in reality, they may be dealing with overwhelming circumstances that inhibit their ability to express love verbally. The need for understanding. Recognizing the paradox of silent love requires a willingness to look beyond surface-level interactions. It calls for empathy and patience as partners navigate the complexities of their emotions. By understanding that silence can have various meanings, ranging from the need for self-reflection to the struggle with vulnerability, couples can foster a deeper connection. In essence, the paradox of silent love invites individuals to explore the depths of their feelings and to communicate openly about the silence itself. It encourages partners to create a safe space where both can express their emotions, fears, and needs, ultimately enriching their relationship and building a stronger foundation of understanding and trust. Common reasons for silence in love. Number 1. Fear of vulnerability. Vulnerability is an intrinsic part of love, yet it can also be one of the most daunting aspects of any intimate relationship. The fear of vulnerability often leads individuals to adopt protective measures, which can manifest as emotional distance or silence. Understanding this fear is crucial to unraveling the complexities of love and communication. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability in the context of love refers to the willingness to expose one's true self, including feelings, desires, insecurities, and fears. It involves showing your partner the aspects of yourself that may be uncomfortable or frightening. This can include sharing personal stories, expressing deep emotions, or revealing weaknesses. While being vulnerable can foster closeness and intimacy, it also poses the risk of rejection, misunderstanding, or emotional pain. Fear of exposure. For many, the thought of exposing their innermost thoughts and feelings can be terrifying. The fear of being judged or rejected by a partner can lead to significant anxiety. When someone loves deeply, they may worry that if they reveal their vulnerabilities, their partner might not respond with the same level of understanding or compassion. This fear can be magnified if they've previously experienced rejection or emotional hurt in other relationships. Protective mechanism. As a response to this fear, individuals may instinctively withdraw or become distant. By keeping their emotions guarded, they believe they are protecting themselves from potential pain. This withdrawal is not a reflection of their feelings for their partner, but rather a self-defense mechanism designed to avoid the risk of emotional exposure. They may convince themselves that it's safer to remain silent than to risk the possibility of being hurt. The complexity of deep feelings. When love is profound, the stakes feel higher. A deep emotional connection can amplify feelings of vulnerability. The stronger the love, the more significant the fear of losing that connection. A person might fear that revealing their true feelings could change the dynamics of the relationship, leading to misunderstandings or even a breakup. This complexity can create a push and pull effect, where the desire for closeness battles against the instinct to protect oneself. The impact on relationships. This fear can create a cycle of miscommunication and emotional distance. When one partner withdraws, the other may feel confused or rejected, leading to feelings of insecurity. This can further feed into the fear of vulnerability, creating a barrier to open communication. Misinterpretations can arise, where the partner perceives the silence as a lack of love or interest, when in fact, it stems from their loved one's struggle with vulnerability. Breaking the cycle. To navigate the fear of vulnerability, it's essential for both partners to cultivate a safe environment for emotional expression. Open dialogue about fears and insecurities can help demystify the silence and build trust. Encouraging each other to share feelings without judgment can gradually reduce the fear of vulnerability. It's important to remind one another that vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength that can lead to deeper intimacy and connection. Overthinking and insecurity. When someone loves you deeply, they may become overly conscious of their words and actions. Love can heighten self-awareness, leading them to constantly evaluate whether they're good enough for you. This self-doubt often manifests as silence. Rather than risking saying something wrong, they choose to remain quiet, fighting battles with their own insecurities. They want to be their best for you, which can lead to temporary withdrawal. Conclusion. Recognizing the fear of vulnerability is a significant step in understanding the complexities of love. By acknowledging this fear and working towards creating an open and supportive atmosphere, partners can break free from the cycle of silence and emotional distance. Embracing vulnerability can ultimately lead to a more profound and fulfilling relationship, where love is expressed openly and authentically. Number 2. Feeling overwhelmed. In the intricate landscape of romantic relationships, feelings of being overwhelmed can be a common experience, especially when love runs deep. When emotions become too intense, individuals may struggle to process them, leading to withdrawal or silence. Understanding this phenomenon can shed light on the dynamics of love and communication. The nature of overwhelming emotions. Love is a powerful emotion that can evoke a wide range of feelings, from joy and excitement to anxiety and fear. When someone falls in love, they often experience an intense surge of emotions that can be exhilarating but also daunting. This emotional whirlwind can create a sense of being overwhelmed, where the individual may feel that their feelings are too significant to handle or articulate. The impact of intensity. The intensity of love can magnify other emotions, such as insecurity, fear of loss, and the pressure to maintain the relationship. When faced with these heightened feelings, a person may become unsure of how to express themselves. They might worry that their emotions are too much for their partner to handle, leading to a desire to retreat rather than risk overwhelming their loved one with their feelings. The struggle for clarity. When someone feels overwhelmed, their mind can become a chaotic space filled with conflicting thoughts and emotions. They may struggle to find the right words to express what they're feeling, leading to frustration. This internal conflict can create a sense of paralysis where they feel stuck between wanting to share their feelings and fearing the potential consequences of doing so. As a result, they might choose silence as a means of coping, believing that it's easier than navigating the complexity of their emotions. The role of external stressors. Additionally, external stressors can exacerbate feelings of overwhelm. Life's challenges, such as work pressures, family issues, or financial concerns, can compound emotional experiences. When individuals are already dealing with stress outside the relationship, the intensity of romantic love can feel like an added weight. They may withdraw to cope with these external pressures, mistakenly believing that distancing themselves from their partner is the most effective way to manage their emotional state. The cycle of withdrawal. Withdrawing during times of emotional overwhelm can create a cycle of miscommunication. The partner who withdraws may feel that they are protecting their loved one from their internal turmoil, while the other partner may interpret this silence as disengagement or disinterest. This misunderstanding can lead to feelings of rejection or insecurity, further complicating the emotional landscape of the relationship. Strategies for navigating overwhelm. To address feelings of overwhelm, it's essential for partners to communicate openly about their emotional states. Creating a safe space for vulnerability can encourage both individuals to express their feelings without fear of judgment. Simple check-ins, where partners ask each other how they're feeling, can help identify moments of overwhelm before they lead to withdrawal. Encouraging each other to take breaks, breathe, and reflect on emotions can also be beneficial. Engaging in calming activities together, such as going for a walk, practicing mindfulness, or enjoying shared hobbies, can help both partners reconnect and alleviate feelings of overwhelm. Conclusion. Feeling overwhelmed in love is a natural response to the intensity of emotions that accompany deep connections. By recognizing and addressing these feelings, couples can support each other through moments of emotional turmoil. Open communication and understanding can turn overwhelming experiences into opportunities for growth and deeper intimacy, ultimately strengthening the bond between partners. Number 3. Fear of dependence. The fear of dependence is a nuanced and often misunderstood aspect of romantic relationships. It can significantly influence how individuals express their feelings and manage their emotions. Understanding this fear is essential for navigating the complexities of love and fostering a healthy, balanced relationship. What is fear of dependence? Fear of dependence refers to the anxiety or apprehension that arises from the possibility of becoming emotionally reliant on another person. While dependence can be a natural part of close relationships, some individuals may perceive it as a threat to their autonomy and sense of self. This fear can manifest in various ways, leading to behaviors that may seem distant or detached, even when love is present. The struggle for independence. For many, maintaining a sense of independence is crucial. The idea of being dependent on someone else can evoke feelings of vulnerability and loss of control. Individuals may worry that dependence could lead to a loss of their identity or personal freedom. This concern can be particularly pronounced for those who have experienced unhealthy or codependent relationships in the past, where emotional reliance was mismanaged and led to negative outcomes. Balancing love and autonomy. In a romantic context, the fear of dependence can create a push-pull dynamic. A person may deeply love their partner but simultaneously feel the urge to keep a safe emotional distance to preserve their independence. This can lead to behavior such as avoiding deep emotional conversations, withholding affection, or withdrawing during times of intimacy. They may convince themselves that maintaining emotional distance is necessary to protect their individuality and prevent potential heartache. Concerns about losing control. The fear of losing control can also play a significant role in this dynamic. When individuals open themselves up to love, they may feel that they are surrendering a part of themselves. The thought of becoming emotionally dependent can trigger anxiety about being hurt or abandoned. This fear can create an internal conflict where the desire for closeness battles against the instinct to maintain emotional autonomy. Misinterpretation of love. People with a fear of dependence might misunderstand the nature of love itself. They may equate emotional closeness with weakness or perceive it as a sign of needing validation. This can lead to a reluctance to express their feelings fully, resulting in silence or emotional withdrawal. The irony is that, while they may fear dependence, their behavior can inadvertently create distance, preventing the development of a deeper connection with their partner. The impact on relationships. This fear can create a cycle of miscommunication and emotional distance. Partners may feel confused or rejected by the emotional withdrawal, leading to feelings of insecurity or frustration. The partner who fears dependence might be unaware of how their actions affect their loved one, believing they are protecting both themselves and their partner from potential hurt. Overcoming the fear of dependence. To navigate the fear of dependence, it's important for both partners to engage in open and honest conversations about their feelings and fears. Discussing the meaning of dependence and how it can coexist with love can help dispel misconceptions. Partners can work together to establish a balance between emotional closeness and independence, creating a relationship dynamic that honors both individuality and connection. Gradually allowing vulnerability and emotional sharing can also help individuals confront their fears. By expressing their feelings in a supportive environment, partners can learn that dependence does not equate to weakness but rather fosters a deeper bond. Conclusion: the fear of dependence can significantly impact how individuals approach love and intimacy. By recognizing and addressing this fear, partners can create a more secure and balanced relationship. Open communication, mutual understanding, and a willingness to embrace vulnerability can help transform the fear of dependence into an opportunity for deeper connection and love. Number 4. Testing your commitment. In the realm of romantic relationships, the concept of testing commitment can often arise, particularly during moments of uncertainty or emotional turmoil. This behavior, while sometimes perceived as manipulative, is often rooted in a desire for reassurance and clarity about the strength of the relationship. Understanding why individuals may feel compelled to test their partner's commitment can provide crucial insights into the dynamics of love and connection. What does testing commitment mean? Testing commitment refers to behaviors or actions that one partner may engage in to gauge the other's feelings, dedication, and reliability within the relationship. This can manifest in various forms, such as withdrawing emotionally, creating distance, or even provoking conflicts. The underlying aim is often to elicit a response that confirms the partner's commitment to the relationship. Insecurity and fear of loss. One of the primary motivations behind testing commitment is insecurity. Individuals may fear that their partner does not fully reciprocate their feelings, or may be contemplating leaving the relationship. These insecurities can stem from past experiences, personal vulnerabilities, or external pressures. When faced with these feelings, a person might resort to testing their partner as a way to seek reassurance about their place in the relationship. The desire for reassurance. When someone loves deeply, the fear of losing that connection can be overwhelming. They may test their partner's commitment as a way to feel more secure in the relationship. This behavior often comes from a place of needing affirmation that the bond is strong and that both partners are invested. By creating situations that provoke a reaction, whether through silence, withdrawal, or even conflict, they hope to see their partner's true feelings and gain reassurance that their love is reciprocated. The impact of past experiences. Individuals who have experienced betrayal, abandonment, or emotional neglect in previous relationships may be particularly prone to testing their current partner's commitment. These past traumas can create a heightened sensitivity to perceived threats in their current relationship. Consequently, they may engage in testing behaviors as a defense mechanism to protect themselves from potential heartbreak. Misinterpretation of love. Testing commitment can also stem from misunderstandings about the nature of love and relationships. Some individuals may believe that love must be proven through trials or challenges. They might think that by creating distance or conflict, they are assessing the strength of their partner's feelings. This perspective can lead to a cycle of miscommunication, where the partner being tested may feel confused, rejected, or frustrated by the perceived lack of trust. The cycle of miscommunication. Testing commitment often leads to a cycle of miscommunication and emotional distance. The partner who is being tested may interpret the withdrawal or conflict as a sign of disinterest or disengagement, which can further exacerbate feelings of insecurity. This misunderstanding can create a rift in the relationship, where both partners feel disconnected and unsure of each other's feelings. Healthy communication as a solution. To address the tendency to test commitment, it's essential for both partners to engage in open and honest communication. Discussing fears, insecurities, and the need for reassurance can help break the cycle of testing behavior. By establishing a safe space for vulnerability, partners can openly express their feelings without resorting to manipulative tactics. Additionally, recognizing when testing behaviors arise can help both individuals identify their underlying motivations. By focusing on building trust and understanding, partners can nurture a more secure emotional environment where commitment is affirmed through actions and words rather than tests. Conclusion. Testing commitment can be a complex behavior rooted in insecurity and the desire for reassurance. By understanding the motivations behind this behavior, partners can approach each other with empathy and support. Open communication and a commitment to nurturing trust can transform testing behaviors into opportunities for deeper connection and emotional security in the relationship. Conclusion. Understanding why someone who loves you might choose silence requires patience. Love isn't always simple, and people often struggle with expressing feelings that are intense or new. One of the most effective ways to navigate this silence is through open communication. If their distance hurts you, gently express how their actions affect you. This conversation can open pathways for both of you to understand each other better and strengthen your bond. Silence in a relationship can often speak volumes about feelings and fears. The next time you feel ignored by someone you love, pause before jumping to conclusions. Their silence could be a reflection of their inner struggles rather than a lack of affection. By approaching them with understanding and open communication, you may discover that their love for you is deeper and more layered than you realize. Remember, love is a journey filled with patience, vulnerability, and trust. Embrace the complexities, and you might find that silence can lead to profound connections.